What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We are your hosts. I am Christian, and
Danny.
and I'm throwing it out there now. This is going to be majority of this whole podcast is going to be talking about the Superman movie.
Yes.
So I think the first maybe 5-10 minutes, Danny wants to do a little rant, and then it's just Superman. So if you haven't seen the Superman movie, I suggest just turn this shit off right now, watching the movie, and then coming back to this.
Come back to listen.
Yeah, come back to listen. Please come back and listen.
Yeah.
But come back to listen because, like I said,
We're gonna break down the movie. We're gonna spoil the movie. We're gonna talk about everything that we remember from the movie,
Yes.
how we felt, our rating, things that we loved, liked, didn't love,
Yes.
whatever.
and if you want, better yet, we'll do a little bit of after Danny's done ranting about. I want to hear this, but about his day today, basically, and then we'll give a non-spoiler
Yeah.
review, and then we'll tell you when we're gonna fucking just spoil it.
Right.
Go.
So yeah,
Yeah,
get into
all right.
it. This
Yeah,
is probably
let's
gonna
get
be a
into this
little bit shorter episode too,
Yeah.
maybe. But let's get into it. All right.
Yep. All right. So, how was your day, my guy?
So today is Saturday. We did my niece and nephew's baptism. Me and my sister-in-law's sister are the godparents. Don't mind the shoes, by the way. I got little house shoes on. Then Kekan Tutan were for my niece.
Oh, okay.
So we go to the service, to the to the church and stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
Around 11:00, and we go to our local little Catholic church. I'm not gonna bait them out,
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And everything's cool. We're good. We're waiting on a couple people. This dude is like super impatient. It's supposed to start at 11. It's like 10:50, and he's like, "All right, let's get started." And then like he's like reading down the list of families, and everyone's like, "Here, here, here." No answer. Oh, we're missing them. Okay, we'll give them a couple of minutes. You got 10 minutes, bro. Start doing roll call at 11.
Right.
That's one thing. I think I was just a little irritated, one, because I didn't sleep very good last night.
Mhm.
And then it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
I was already kind of like irritated. And I woke up like, I don't know. I had enough time to shower, pick a shirt, and just get dressed,
Right.
because I was tossing and turning all night. So I was already a little bit in the mood. So this dude is all over the place. Everybody gets there finally. It's like fucking 2 minutes past 11 or whatever. He couldn't just wait,
Right.
And then he is all over the place. Like it's like this is his first time ever doing a baptism service or something,
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't know which way is left, which way is right. He's like all over the place, all unorganized, like it felt super just unprofessional, and like he's never done this before.
So he Russian, but he don't know what the fuck he doing.
Right. And then he's asking, English, Spanish, a mix, No one answers. So he's like, I'm just going to stick to Spanish then, because that seems to be, no
Yeah.
one's answering. So we're like, cool, whatever, Spanish. And then at first, like, we all have to go up to where they have the holy water, right? And then he's like, oh, we're going to go in sections. We're going to start with row 1 on the left, then we're going to go to row 1 on the right, and then, we're going to keep going back through the rows. We're like, cool, simple, organized. Nobody's ever, no clutter,
Right.
After he says that, he's like, all right, everybody up in a wall, I'll go at once. I'm like, you just said row for row, keep it organized, keep it flowing. And now you want all of us to just huddle up there. There was like 10 or 12 families doing baptisms today,
Yeah.
So that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we're all there, and obviously, like, we've got 2 people that we're baptizing, you know. So in the beginning, they have to go up to you and they have to tell you, they ask you, what's the child's name and what are you looking for from the church, pretty much.
Right.
They skip over me and Bellamy and my sister-in-law, sister. So
And Bella, he was wearing a suit.
Yeah.
I saw his little suit that you Snapchatted.
So I pick him up because he's just there with us, pretty much.
Right.
I'm like, I don't need to pick him up. Like everyone else had babies, like how,
Yeah.
like like Violet's age and Mia's age
Yeah.
and stuff. So he's 5 or whatever. He can fucking stand up for himself.
Yeah.
So I pick him up so the dude could see him. He does one more lap around, makes dead eye contact with him and me. He even mouths to me, "Oh, I forgot about him." And I'm assuming, okay, he's gonna circle back around.
Yeah.
And he's gonna, ask us and include him. He just says, "All right, everybody, take your seats." I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Dang.
So I'm like, "All right, whatever. Let's go take our seats."
Right.
And then there's another like pastor dude there that speaks predominantly English, and he's like, "All right, now Pastor so and so is gonna, say a few words in English." And the pastor's just chilling there. He's like, he looks at him like, "We didn't agree to this." He's like, "No, like you continue. You're doing a good job." He's like, No, come on, say a few words." He's like, "No, continue." And then like threw him off. He's like it's like he had that booked. Like, all right, he's gonna talk, and I can just chill.
I could just chill and do nothing.
And when he told him like, "No, continue," he was like, "Oh, okay, well, oh."
No way.
Yeah.
What unprofessional, dude. That's crazy. Go ahead, continue.
And then again, like they're going up to each of the kids because all the people were pretty much in like the first 2 rows
yeah.
that were getting baptized, and they're going up to the kids. They tell us, make sure that they've got like their collar open because we're gonna put some holy water on their chest and a little bit on their head. So I undo his collar. They're coming around, doing everybody. Dead eye contact again. Skips right through him and goes straight to Violet.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude." And then there's a guy in front. And he's like, "Hey, you forgot about the kid." And he's like, "Oh, is he getting baptized too?" I'm like, "No fucking shit. Do you not see the outfit that he's wearing? The same outfit that most of these kids are wearing, the same style outfit. Do you think he's just wearing this for the style or something? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?"
Wow. Damn.
So he backtracks, does the thing and shit like that. And from then forward, they're including both of them
Yeah.
and everything. But I'm like, are you this dense? He literally named him in his checklist when he was going through like all the families
Yeah.
and looked at us like, because we were like, present, motherfucker, like
Yeah.
we're here. So he was pissing me off. I was in there swearing up and down. I'm like, this dude is fucking retarded. And I don't even like using that.
Yeah.
But it was the only word I could think of to use and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, Lord, but
You were like, I'm going to church Sunday. I gotta pray for forgiveness because this motherfucker pissing me off.
this servant here is not doing your work well.
this motherfucker trying to grab my hang dang. And I'm sick of this shit.
So he was just pissing me off. I'm like, how are you this dense and this stupid? And then just all over the place. And then we get up there, we do the little things and the water and everything like that. Then we all go back up, you got the candle, and we do a little prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "All right, and with that, you guys are all dismissed." They do the whole thing, like be with God or whatever. "All right, everybody take your seats." "You just dismissed us. What do you mean take your seats?"
What the fuck?
He's like, "I still got to give everybody their certificates. So everybody take your seats." "Then don't dismiss us."
Wow, this guy's. Yeah, I don't think he knew I think he probably was first time doing it.
So I'm like, okay, let's sit down. He starts handing out the things, all the certificates. "Oh, guys, I forgot to sign them. Can you guys bring them back?"
No fucking way. You were just like, "What's your name?" "I got it." Just walked out.
So I was a little irritated at the church service.
Damn.
Oh, that was my little rant. Just wanted to get that out.
Damn. That's a story right there. I hope it doesn't go like that for me.
Yeah,
When we have to baptize her.
Hope so.
We're gonna do the church by the house.
Okay.
Not the one on the block of the house. The one across the street. by that bridge,
Yes.
that big ass one.
Yes.
That
Just to let you know, they are one and the same. So they might have you do it here.
Why?
This is usually where they do them.
Bodie, son.
I could be wrong, but they are
Yeah.
their sister churches, pretty much.
Oh. Well, I don't want the ugly sister. I want the good looking sister. So,
All right.
but yeah, okay. So Superman now.
With that down, let's get into our non-spoiler
This
thoughts
is,
really quick.
Non-spoiler thoughts. So you've seen the movie 3 times.
I've seen the
you
movie now
Fuck.
3 times. First time I saw it was on Tuesday for the Amazon Prime screening.
Mhm.
Great experience. Horrible seats.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't have the recliners in the IMAX theater.
Oh, you what?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn, Marcus, dude. I'm just saying. Though.
They weren't terrible seats. They weren't like the old school seats.
Yeah, but they weren't.
But they
you,
were.
You were used to the.
I was used to the
ones.
reclining
Yeah.
seats and stuff like that. Oh shit! I was gonna have like Superman cup right here for the shot.
I was. That's
Damn.
one of the reasons why I bought the crypto,
Yeah.
so I could put it there.
Next episode.
We'll just have it there. We'll have it there for the whole month.
Yeah, for the vibes.
For the vibes. For the vibe of Superman.
Went to that one, and you as well went to.
Yeah, went to Tuesday. It was funny how it came up. So I took a hard nap. I was just fucking tired from work. I wake up and I'm like, "What time is it?" It seemed it was like 5:30. I'm like, "Oh, Danny should be out of work right now. I'm gonna go have lunch with someone, and then they're gonna go see Superman." She's like, "Superman." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's why I've been telling you for the last like 3-4 weeks." I'm like, "Are you still down to go see it Thursday or Friday?" She's like, "How's he gonna see it today?" I'm like, "Well, Amazon Prime people, they get to
early access.
early access basically." And she's like, "What? Really?" She's like, "I got Prime." I'm like, "Do you want to go see it?" She's like, "Well, yeah, why not?" So I sent her the link you sent me. Still fucking, there were still seats available in Marcus. So we bought it at like 5:55.
Yeah.
So I showered. She got ready, and we left. We were gone. We were already there by like 6:40, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny because like when we got there, when we were already in the movie theater,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, is Christian watching it?" I was like, "Oh, they got tickets for Thursday."
Yeah.
You know, they were like, she was like, "Why? Like, why not today?" I was like, "Oh, probably couldn't get somebody to watch the baby or whatever, but they got tickets for Thursday, so they're gonna see it." Not even a minute later, get a Snapchat from you.
We said fucking we went today. Yeah, dude, it was like that fast. It was that great. But yeah, fuck, dude. I bought a cup and a popcorn bucket. Fuck. You don't want to know how much I spent.
Tell me, because I'll tell you how much I spent.
Well, not including the popcorn and all that. Like that's the stuff we got before in.
Okay. Oh, you went back and bought the...
Yeah, on the
Okay.
way out.
Okay.
Because I saw it after I bought the popcorn and
Oh,
drinks. And I'm
I
like,
gotcha.
fuck, why didn't I buy it? I'm like, you know what? She was like, why don't you just go back? I saw the line get big. I'm like, you know what? After the movie's done, if they're still available, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
If not, we ain't getting it. She's like, okay, that's fair. After the movie, whatever, I go back. I'm like, can I see all 3 of them? The popcorn bucket, the cup, the regular popcorn bucket, the tin can, I guess.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The crypto, she grabs them all. As I see her grabbing them, and I look down and I see the prices for everything. And I'm like, damn. And then she brings it. I'm like, man, they actually look pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
They're actually in good quality too. So the cup, glow in the dark, Superman on there, and then crypto, he's holding a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's like, okay, yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll take these 2. The total is $69.93. And I was like, fuck. Here, take it. The only like I said, one of the big reasons why I was like, let me buy this crypto,
Yeah.
so we could like display it for the whole month. Can't fucking display it one more.
Forgot.
God, dude.
But today's it's weird because we were actually supposed to record tomorrow. Today is Saturday.
Yeah.
It's 11:11. I'll make a wish.
Oh shit.
It's 11:11 right now.
Hopefully our podcast blows up. We want to see Supergirl
premiere.
weeks before.
Supergirl premiere. And where was this? Oh, so we just decided to record today.
Hold on.
Is that you? For those of you that don't know, there's a car alarm going off. No, that's not you. No, looking at the camera. Juniors. They must have pressed something. So,
Sorry.
right. So we were unprepared.
Yeah.
I was gonna have the whole shindig set up and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but whatever. So you didn't actually spend that much more than I did.
Really?
Yeah. So, well, okay. We each got the cup. I
Yeah.
love the cup that we got.
Dude, your cup actually looks nice.
It looks sick. It's like the suit.
yeah.
It's got like the texture. It's got the symbol. It's got a cape, and it's got like a you could pop like a figure in it. I got Superman. She got Crypto. Great cup. Great quality cup.
Yeah.
We got 2 cups, small popcorn, and we got like some pretzel bites or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was like $70.
Yeah, but see, you got that was.
But that was including the stuff
Yeah.
you had already spent money on.
I already
popcorn
spent
and-
like I think because I got a hot dog because I didn't eat shit that
Mm.
day, and I got some nachos because nachos are good. So I think I spent like $30 right there, which was I'm like, yeah, it's not bad.
right, but you spent like $100 total.
Yeah,
then,
spent
or-
like $100 total.
Every time I don't know if you remember the episode of Big Les. We're getting off track. We're gonna get back on track real quick. But where he buys Quinn the Xbox,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "Did you give me any games for my Xbox?" He's like, "Well, damn it, Quinn, He's like,
For
"How much?"
fuck's sake, Quinn.
He's like, "How much is it for one of these damn CD-ROM things for you?" He's like, "I don't know, $70." He's like, $70, $70. He's like, "What does he say?" He's like, "That's a pack of fuck. That's a slap of piss and a cup of Winnie Blues." He's like, he's like, "Get the boys around, have some bitches over."
Dang, you ain't got no bitches.
Yeah, well, you don't have any games for your game box. Every time I hear $70, I'm like, that's the first thing
Yeah.
that comes to mind. But all right, what initial thoughts, non-sport, before so we
Yeah.
can get to the
So initial thoughts. I highly, highly recommend people watch this movie. Me personally, I could put it above the Batman movie right now.
okay.
Like above. I even took it as far as I'm like, when I was remembering the movie, I'm just like, this is either in the category or as close in the category to being phase 1 MCU movie where if it's on TV, you'll put it on
Right.
and you'll be like, I'm going to enjoy this as I'm watching. It's one of those where you could watch it, put it in the background, and it'll still be enjoyable.
Okay.
Or if you're like, I want a good Superman movie for just weird, odd reason. Or when you're going through the list of hero movies
Yeah.
and you see Superman, fuck it, let me watch that.
What would you rank it out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Because like I said, it was that good. I think James Gunn did really good with this one.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
I know not
No, no,
off
go
track, but now thinking about because I've been seeing people pop up with the Man of Steel and everything, comparing these two Supermans.
Yeah.
I watched Man of Steel again.
Recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why we thought that was a good movie.
Yes. I don't know. I like Man of Steel, but I like it as a movie. I don't like it as a Superman movie, and I think I've been very vocal about
Yeah,
that.
no,
on
yeah,
the
no,
podcast
see,
and stuff.
I get. But overall, that was a fucking stupid movie. Uncle Ben dying. He could have saved him.
Okay, you mean
I'm sorry. No, yeah, I'm sorry. Not Uncle Ben. Fucking Spider-Man.
Jonathan Kent, his father?
Yeah, his dad.
yeah.
When he just puts his hand up
Yeah, I hate that scene.
and then he just gets sucked up.
I see.
He could have got him out of there.
I seen so many people defend that scene, saying, he's young. He was trying to listen to his father. You know, he was untrained, a bunch of shit that
Yeah.
I don't care about because
No,
one, I
he's
don't
like-
care how pissed my father is gonna be at
Yeah.
me or whatever. Like, I'm gonna save him.
Right.
You know,
They should have took it back to the natural way
when
of
he got a heart attack. or
have a
whatever.
heart attack. That's it.
Because that is supposed to show him that he can't save everybody. As being as powerful as he is, there are just some things that he can't even control or that he can't fix. Being this Superman,
Yeah.
you know,
If he had a heart attack, was what you're saying.
right,
Okay.
or natural causes
Yeah.
or something like that. This
I think he was just
he
like
could have done it.
he's like, this is as far as they paid me, and then just got taken by
And-
the tornado.
Come on, who the fuck there is honestly going to remember what the hell happened there? There's so much shit going on. You could have made it there before the people even processed what happened.
Yeah.
You didn't have to bring him out to save him. You could have pushed him through or got him somewhere else. You know, there were so many things I could, but
My first thought was he could have ran to him to like cover him,
right.
maybe hide him under the truck or fly through it kind of thing, or fly on the other side of the tornado
Something.
and then be like, oh, we just got lucky, because lucky shit happens.
Yeah.
But obviously you're like, no, we stood on the ground because I'm Superman, whatever. But no, he's just like, stay. I'm like, now, like I said, thinking about it, you're just like, that's fucking stupid. And then there was another part where I was just like, you know what? I never really processed that, where it's just like, that's fucking dumb. The bar scene
Oh, yeah.
when the truck driver's talking shit to him and
Yeah.
then he quits or whatever and walks out. And for some odd reason, there's like a protective shield wall of no sound happening at all
Oh,
outside.
because the truck is
The
on top
tr-
of the thing
yeah,
and
the
nobody hears anything.
Yeah, with
And
like
he just
fucking 7 light posts in there.
he just happens to know that that's his truck.
Yeah. And I'm just like, man, this is a stupid fucking movie kind of thing. And I'm just like, man. And then I just saw another argument somebody was having, which I think was stupid. He was defending the Man of Steel Superman.
Okay.
So remember when what's his name? Lex Luthor showed him pictures of Martha.
Yeah.
And he was like ready to fucking
Kill him.
kill him,
Yeah.
eyes beaming and everything, ready to just fucking cut him in half. They deemed that as dark.
Right.
And then when in the new one, oh shit. In the new one, that same incident happened with the yelling and things like that.
Oh, right. And then people were flipping out over that. Well, that's in the trailer, you know,
Yeah.
where he confronts him.
But people are saying that was okay. That was like justified basically because they took the dog, because he took the dog thing.
I've heard the opposite argument where they're like, he shouldn't be yelling. He shouldn't be getting like
Well,
this.
no, the defense was like, oh, how are they not double centering him, the new Superman yelling, but the other one was dark and medieval kind of thing, whatever. And then my first thought was like, well, he was just yelling, the new Superman.
Right.
The Man of Steel Superman, he was ready to beam him,
Yeah.
like his eyes glue, ready
He
to
was,
just
he was about to kill him.
dead. I'm like, that's how it's dark. I'm like, I understand that shit now.
Yeah. But, all right. So overall,
Yeah, 8.5.
8.5.
What about you?
The first viewing, I was about an 8.5. After the second and third viewing, I'm pushing a 9, but I'm still in the 8s. I'm probably
Okay.
like a 8.8, 8.9.
Okay.
Because I do have some little things that like I wasn't a huge fan of.
Yeah.
But overall, I love the movie. Tuesday's experience watching it was probably the best experience watching a movie that I've had in a long time.
You know, that actually kind of bring back, or felt like they bring back the
Like
midnight
the
releases.
Yes, I was saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I was telling her, I was like, this feels like back in the day when they would actually release a movie on midnight and the real dedicated fans would go and the fucking theater would be full and happy and everybody was just so excited to go see the movie. Like, I was like, the last time I personally felt like that was when I went to go watch Breaking Down Part 2.
That was towards the last times when they started doing that.
You know,
When they stopped doing that.
Right. because that was like an event thing. You know, I didn't feel that way going to watch any of the like Marvel movies, even with Infinity War and Endgame. Even though my theater was full, it didn't feel like the old times, you know. But I'm right there. So we are now going to get into our spoiler discussions.
So right now,
You've been warned.
been warned.
In 3, 2, 1.
Great fucking movie still.
Yeah.
I loved it, man.
So,
Beginning.
okay. Yeah.
I love how the beginning already starts. I love how they teased us so bad with that first trailer they dropped. And then when he's in the snow getting fucked up. And then it's like
that's the beginning.
Yeah,
of the
this
movie,
is the beginning. So it's like, man, like, did they show us the beginning just to be like, yeah, this is the beginning of a new thing?
Like, I like how it does the whole like little Star Wars-esque thing, you know, like it tells you exactly what it gives you all the information you need to be able to be caught up with the movie, you know. Metahumans appeared on Earth for the first time 300 years ago. 30 years ago, you know, baby Kal-El arrived, and then 3 years ago he revealed himself as Superman, the strongest being on planet Earth. You know, 3 weeks ago, he stopped the Bravian War. 3 hours ago, you know, the Hammer of Bravia, also known as now Ultraman, as we see, because the whole time it was Ultraman in the suit, if you remember.
What? Wait.
Ultraman,
yeah. Sorry, Ultraman. Bizarro, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And then 3 minutes ago, he got his ass rocked.
Yeah.
So he fled.
Lost for the first time.
Lost for the first time in 3 years. And, you know, I'm okay with that because he technically lost to himself.
Right.
You know, it's not like somebody else beat him. It's, again, this is all spoilers. So, again, he's Superman's clone. And Lex made him tried to make him a little bit stronger than him. So, and, you know, with the whole setup they had, fucking using his as like a fucking video game character.
It was basically being a video game.
You know?
Because Lex been calculating his every fight style for the last 3 years. Yep. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you.
And I love how they do those little things where, like, you know, because you as an audience member is asking, like, how the fuck is Lex winning this fight, technically? And then they do that right away. They answer it. You know, she's like, it's like you know his every move. Other guy's like, he does. He's been studying him for the last 3 years, and he knows, you know, all of his fucking fighting techniques or whatever. So, boom, answered. Done and answered. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It picks up right in the middle of the action and stuff like that. So I wish they would have shown him stopping the war personally. But that's just me, you know. It would have been nice to see it. I
don't know.
I don't mind that they didn't. It's just me as a fan over like, man, I would have loved to have seen that.
I don't. I feel like it's not a screen. Nope.
I just saw it fly away.
Cocksucker. Fucking mosquito in here. A fucking mosquito.
But you said it's not a what?
I don't think it's much of a like they need to put it on screen kind of thing.
No, I'm not mad that they didn't do it. Just me as a fan, like I would have loved to have seen that, you know. So it starts off like that. He goes back, you know, gets his ass rocked again. Oh no, the fortress. For
the fortress. So Crypto, I think they did a great job on how Crypto looked.
Yeah.
He looked like a real dog, a real happy, like bounce around fucking dog. It wasn't too CGI at all. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, this is actually good Crypto. The fuck is his layer name?
The Fortress.
The Fortress Solitude. Thank you.
Yeah.
It looked dope. I love how it came out. I love
how it comes from the fucking thing.
Which is fucking sick.
What did you think of Bradley Cooper as Jor-El?
So it was him.
Yeah.
Diana fucking saw that right away. She was like, "Is that Bradley Cooper?" I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, it looks like him. But I'm like, that voice don't sound like it. But yeah, but
Yeah.
damn, that is him. That's pretty cool. Now when she listens to this, she'll know
Yeah.
that she was right.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was a nice little throw
Yeah.
away thing kind of in there. I love how the robots are fucking hilarious.
Robots are cool.
Number 4, also known as Gary, by the end of the movie.
Number 4 is a name. Also, Gary's a name too.
It's like, so is Gary.
This fucking guy. Fucking robots.
They put him on the fucking chair, get him the solar, and you can hear everything going back into place. All the bones shifting, everything like
Dude,
just
that is. I like those little details that they
Yeah.
were throwing in there, which was like, man, that's good. Do you like people like me and you or people like you who are seeing it 3 times? You're just like, you see it once, or you're like, okay, cool, I heard him. Then the second time, you're like, man, they really put a lot of detail
yeah.
in just like putting sun on him just to.
And then I like the
regenerate
fact
him,
that the
basically.
robots are actual robots. They're not
Yeah.
CG.
Yeah.
They built physical like robots for this,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, and then, goes back, does the fight, whatever. I love that the guy goes and helps him.
Mhm.
And after watching it a couple of times, they you realize that they kind of know each other. They
Yeah.
have like a little relationship. And
That right there kind of makes you have to remember, like, oh, this isn't a beginning Superman
Right.
origin story.
And he tells him, he's like, you've saved us so many times. It's time that, you accept a little bit of help from us.
Yeah.
And then you get a little line from somebody else, like, maybe you shouldn't have done that thing in Bravia. Like, kind of, like showing kind of both sides of how people feel about the situation. Like, yes, you did a good thing, but now look what's happening,
Yeah.
And everybody's so chill because like they're used to seeing like superpowered beings just on the day to day,
Yeah.
like everybody's freaking out because of motherfuckers attacking.
Yeah.
But excuse me, you got people just drinking coffee, just chilling. As
Oh, the guy in the TV
Oh, the guy at the-
inside of the TV store, yeah.
You got people just taking pictures. You got people just doing what people do on a regular. It's almost like when you see fucking like 2 squirrels fighting or something.
Fucking guy.
It's like, hey, it's happening again or
Yeah.
whatever. Or anything. You see 2 dogs fighting. You're a little scared because you don't know if they're gonna get you, but it's like day-to-day business,
Yeah.
almost kind of. And I love that little detail that they, that like there's a lot of people in there that are just going about their daily business.
Yep.
Even like when the whole world is fucking splitting, they're just in the Daily Planet, just like, all right, so what did you learn?
Oh,
Okay.
them, yeah. And
But and then we get the scene with Clark going to the Daily Planet. What did you think of his Clark Kent? Because we didn't get to see a lot of it in the movie.
Yeah.
But for the little bit that we
I
did
think the way they hid his body a little bit
with the oversized clothes,
with the
kind of,
oversized
yeah.
kind of jacket and all that, with the curly hair, he looked like a tall nerd.
Yeah, he looked like a different person.
Yeah, it was a totally different person, which was like, I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
They actually made him like, I'm not saying unattractive, but they made him a different person with glasses on,
Right.
kind of thing.
You wouldn't really, you'd look twice, but you wouldn't look long.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
And I love just the little relationship that they show him having with everybody as he's walking through the
Yeah.
Daily Planet with Lombard, who's the guy with the baseball mitt,
Yeah.
His relationship with Kat. All the women in this movie,
bad.
I don't know. Jimmy be pulling the hose.
He does, and then he's like, what did Lois say? She's like, your hot girlfriend's a genius.
yeah,
he's
he's
like, hot.
I don't know if you noticed, but as they're panning through like the that scene where Clark's walking through, they show a picture of Jimmy on his desk with two girls. Two baddies.
Too bad.
Two baddies. But
You know who was a bad? Who I saw a baddie, and I was just like, man, I knew she was good looking, but I'm like, as I'm watching this, I'm like, damn, Lois Lane.
oh yeah.
I knew she, like I said, I'm like, she looks good.
Yeah.
She looks good for the part and everything. But man, I was just like, man, she looks really good. And then the scene where she takes him back to his parents' house. She's wearing a t-shirt.
That's the same scene. So I literally looked at her. I was like, damn.
So my first thought was, I was like, well, okay, damn, she looked good on the phone thing, and then she starts walking away fast, and I'm just like, damn, she got some big ass titties.
That's the exact same thing that I said.
And then I'm just like, and then after that, it was like regular t-shirts. I'm like, she got some real big titties. And I'm like, and she's small. I'm like, damn, I like her. I like her a lot. She cool. That movie, and then that's when the movie became just a good amount of
It
goodness.
went from 8 to 8.5.
8.5. She gave it a whole 0.5.
But I had the exact same thought.
Nice.
Exact same thought.
But yeah, so continue. Let's continue.
Right.
After they're at the Daily Planet after and all that.
They do a really good job of showing their relationship, his relationship with everybody, just like super quick. Because one thing, if you are still here and you haven't watched the movie, one thing you have to realize about this movie is that like you're not going in on episode 1, kind of like how we saw Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Captain America, the First Avenger. Those are all starting on chapter 1, page 1 of the character, not page 1 of the person, but of the character, And this one, it's like starting on like fucking season 3, pretty much, This is already an established world. It's already an established person who already has relationships with a lot of people. And they do a good job of kind of just showcasing that in like a quick little scenes with everybody.
Because it's one of those where I feel like they did the whole, like, you're coming to see a Superman movie, so you know Superman already.
Yeah,
there's been enough origin movie books and shit like that.
This is very much like you're going and watching an episode of a Superman something,
Yeah.
This is like a week in the life of Superman, and when fighting a foe. It's not like him discovering himself or anything like that. It's like, this is already Superman.
Yep.
You're watching Superman.
I like how they did. I like how as Clark Kent is talking about how he talked to Superman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, cool. He brings up that, like, I talked to him. That's it.
Yeah. I just interviewed
like
him.
nonchalant, basically. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm glad that they actually put that detail in there, like the little things that just matter.
And then it's obvious that like Lois and Clark aren't dating at the Daily Planet.
Right.
They're not. Their relationship isn't public. Like that. Because they've got their little back and forth there. She's teasing him about his writing, and she's like teasing him about like you get all these interviews with him,
Yeah.
What's going on with that? He's like, oh well, there's nothing funny about good reporting, Lois.
So yeah, basically.
And then we get the scene with when they go back to the apartment,
her apartment,
her apartment. And then that's the interview scene that we all have seen.
Yeah, kind of seen in the commercial. What do you think about that interview?
I liked it. I liked the longer version. It was fucking some of it was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was funny.
I feel like the humor worked in this movie. Like they didn't try to push it overly like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good mix, you know, and the timing was really well.
Yep.
I enjoyed the interview. I think it was a good way to showcase where they are in their relationship.
Yeah.
Because they've only been dating for 3 months. And you could just tell how personal he takes a lot of these things.
Mm-hmm.
and it just showcases like he just wants to help people,
Yeah.
regardless of the situation or what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that one episode in Superman and Lois where there's a North Korean submarine that's like sinking, and he rescues the submarine and he puts it back on North Korean land. And then when he goes back to like the general tells him like, well, why couldn't you just, happen to just have it land in like South Korea, somewhere where we have a relationship with or whatever. He's like, because like I didn't make a fucking promise to just you guys. I made a commitment to the world to help everybody. If I start doing like things like that, then it, I break that relationship that I have with everyone.
Yeah.
And, he went, stopped the war. And was it questionable? Sure. But at the end of the day, he was doing it because it's what's right. People were going to die. People were going to be like, and that's not something that he wants to happen, regardless of how it looks or anything like that.
Right. So yeah, they do the interview. I like the interview. What was after the interview?
He leaves,
and then he leaves, and she got shocked that he left.
Yeah, that was hilarious. She looked like when he actually walked out the door, she was like,
"This motherfucker just left."
He actually just left. After that, what does happen? I watched it 3 times.
I'm about to say, like, motherfucker, you gotta refresh my memory right now.
I gotta remember. Oh, Lex goes to the fortress.
That's what I was about to say. I'm sorry. What do you think of Lex Luthor?
I loved it. I loved him.
One of the best Lex Luthors.
Great as Lex Luthor. Yeah. Ultimate hater.
Dude, like you could feel that he hates him with a passion. And that's what when people were asking me like, how was the movie? Because I told them I saw it.
Right.
I was like, I'm like, the movie was great. I'm like, you're basically watching a movie about someone wanting to kill and get rid of someone else, basically.
Right.
And they're doing it with a fucking passion. So I'm like, this Lex Luthor, he did a great fucking job. It wasn't one of those like, it was weird because remember when Alan from 2.5 Men, how he was Lex Luthor? Yeah, I couldn't see him as it because I seen him as the nerdy kind of, right. And then the same thing with Man of Steel. I couldn't see him like that because when in Zombieland he was the nerdy, can't do much, but he still did whatever. But when I guess since he's one of the roles that I seen him do, which was Beast from X-Men First Class, I was like, okay, cool. He was smart, genius kind of thing. Yeah, a little nerdy, but they didn't really show that nerdy because there wasn't a lot of movies of it. When he did this Lex Luthor, he brought the nerdy, but with a badass nerd kind of shit.
Yeah. Like, there was points where I forgot that this was him,
Yeah.
I was just saying, like, Luthor.
Yeah.
And, like, the way they depicted him as being smart, but being such a hater, and knowing that he's, fueled by the envy and all that.
Yep.
And being self-aware of that. It just intensified it. And like I haven't seen really any other Lex hate Superman this much.
Like they hated because that was the role.
Right.
But for some odd reason, like I said, you could feel like if there was an actual hate behind this shit. And I'm like, that's fucking acting. Right? I don't know if he really hates him or not.
Nah,
but
if you see in the interviews, it looks like they love each other. Well, but like it was so well done. And the fucking aura that Lex had going towards in the fortress, just walking straight as fucking shit's flying, sparks and
gangsta. He did gangsta that
nothing.
Shit.
And that's when they decrypt the rest of the message from his parents. Excuse me. And the kaiju. It's when we were first introduced to the Justice Gang.
Oh yeah. What do you think of Guy Gardner?
I loved Guy Gardner.
Every fucking scene that he was in. I love him. He fucking hilarious. Everything he did with the ring. it was one of those where it's just like, you know what? This is like an actual, like someone with like a funny attitude, kind of fuck you attitude,
Yeah.
hee hee ha attitude. Everything he did with the ring, I'm like, that's something that somebody would do.
Yeah.
When I know I'm jumping,
No,
but
no,
when he was in the that war, helping out
Oh,
at the
yeah.
war with the middle fingers and the kind of
And then
things,
they're grabbing the cars and
Yeah.
just tossing them. Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, that's funny right there.
They're
That's
just up.
that's a good humor. Or when he got the kaiju,
Yeah.
the monster, when he opened its eye,
Oh, he was
and
just
he just started
poking the
fucking
shit out
poking
of
the
it.
shit out of it. I'm like, this is what somebody, like I said, a funny fuck you.
Yeah, especially
mentality.
his character.
Yeah.
You know. And this is where I get to one of my first little things that just did not I wouldn't even say it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
It was just something that I noticed and I'm super nitpicking at it. When the Justice Gang is first introduced and Guy Gardner's like, get him, you know, you just see, you can tell he's on wires because the way his body moves as he's going to fly,
Yeah.
it just looks like someone, like the wires are tilting him.
Yeah.
And
You're just like,
it
ah.
kind of threw me out for a second.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I didn't really like was when Hawk Girl, when at the end when they're stopping the war and she goes to get the president, you know, she's in there smacking people, great,
Yeah.
doing her little call, which I don't mind her yell. A lot
It was weird. Not that I don't like it, but I was just like, that's a little weird.
it's weird for
Yeah.
sure. But I think I think the problem was that it's actually her screaming.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh.
and they just throw a little bit of like background of like a hawk
Uh-huh.
kind of thing in there instead of just making an actual sound
Yeah.
like in post.
Yeah.
You know, I think that. But what I didn't like was that zoom in on her fucking face when she's in there. She's like, and it's like literally like the camera's
Yeah.
like right here. I'm like, no, it's a little cringe.
Yeah.
Didn't work for me.
Okay. I can see how you're saying that's a very nitpick.
But it's quick. It's like
it's I
like
understand. I feel you on
quick
that.
scene and it's over. But I was just like got a little bit secondhand embarrassment watching that scene.
What about Mr.
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific?
Mr.
Yeah.
Terrific was fucking he was
Gangsta.
terrific.
He was gangster. The beach scene,
Oh,
that was fucking
yeah.
sick. I'm glad they gave someone else a single by themselves scene.
yeah.
And Lois was wet the whole time that was happening.
She was like,
No, but she was like, obviously the camera was,
it's kind of like from her perspective.
yeah, it was going out to her perspective. I'm sorry, it was going out to see her,
Right.
panning around her, but then it was going from her perspective, panning around the
Yeah.
bubble.
I like how they did that because in a lot of movies when there's a scene like that, the camera's just moving.
Yeah.
It's shaking. You can't really see what's going on.
Yep.
In this one, the camera was moving, but you could see what's going on. You could see all the T-spheres going, smacking everybody.
Yeah.
You can see when people are like getting hit and flying across the room,
Yep.
well, the sand and everything. Like you could pretty much see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And I
think
like
that's
that.
a James Gunn kind of camera angle thing right there.
Yeah.
Too. Because
I haven't seen the Guardians in so long, so I don't
well,
really
no,
remember.
I think he does that. Well, the guy at work, he told me that in Suicide Squad, the second one, you know how? Remember? I don't know if you remember when Peacemaker and the Flag, whatever.
Yeah, Rick Flag.
When they were having the bathroom fight scene,
Mhm.
and you could and you see them fighting in Peacemaker's helmet.
Okay.
That was a James Gunn thing right there.
I'm trying
He,
to think.
like-
I'd probably have to rewatch
Yeah.
the scene to remember.
And like he did that. It was him actually holding on to the camera, making it to where it's like you could see the reflection kind of thing, doing the whole moving.
Right.
And I think him doing that when they were on the beach scene, I think that was like him putting like his
His touch on it.
yeah,
kind of
his
and stuff.
touch on it.
Yeah.
Like and like how you said, everything was clean.
Yeah.
It
was
wasn't
all
like
smooth, clean.
yeah, it was it was a good fucking scene
Yeah.
too.
The
action in it, the action in the whole movie, I could say
yeah. It's
10
great.
out of 10.
We might have to continue this on the next one because I thought we weren't gonna talk that long, honestly, and we only have an hour and some change
yeah.
on this memory card left. So we're gonna continue and stuff like that, but we might finish talking about the movie on next week's episode.
Yeah. We'll
Um,
start it off and then we'll.
Yeah, and then we'll go. But yeah, dude, like, let's get back to the kaiju scene really quick.
Yeah.
Like, something that I really enjoyed about that scene was that, like, you can see that Superman isn't trying to kill the monster.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to figure out ways to pretty much just knock it out
Mhm.
so that it doesn't feel a lot of pain, because he wants to take it to, like, and another thing that I liked right there was that, like, there are like zoos, like intergalactic zoos, he said, with a bunch of other things there.
Yeah.
Just expanding even more on what the world has.
Yeah.
And he's over there he saved the squirrel. I don't know if you
He saved a
remember.
fucking
He
squirrel.
saved a fucking squirrel. That's such a Superman thing to
Yeah.
do. And you know, he saved the lady, he saved the dog, and it really shows how strong he is, because like he was picking that dude up.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to hurt it. And then the Justice Gang shows up, obviously, and they're like, "Come on, dude! Like,
He was actually saying like, "Come on, are you
Yeah.
serious about this right now?"
And they're even the Justice Gang's like, "Are you really gonna be like a Boy Scout right now? Like, let's just get rid of this thing."
Yeah.
And then that's when they all start attacking it. And then, you know, Mr. Terrific throws the T-spheres in
Yeah.
his body and blows up his fucking intestines or whatever. And,
Yeah.
And then right there it showed his X-ray vision. And he's like, "Oh, come on, like,
Yeah.
seriously." And then you could tell that the gang just kind of does not care about collateral damage as
Right.
much. Or they just had enough trust that Superman was gonna end up helping them and catching the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know.
I think they just didn't care for the surrounding things, kind
Right.
of thing like that.
And during that scene, there's a lot of people obviously scared and running, because you have a fucking
Yeah.
100 feet kaiju.
Yeah.
But then again, you got the dude just eating the ice cream, just casually.
Casually.
And then
I
at
love
the-
it though,
at the-
because somebody would be doing
Yeah.
that.
And even at the Daily Planet, as they're talking, and they give so much little background in those news clips that they're showing, which I don't know if you noticed, but one of the news anchors was Christopher Reeve's son,
No.
the one that announces the Justice Gang has arrived.
Mm.
That's Christopher Reeve's
Oh,
son.
shit.
But
Damn.
fireworks.
Yeah.
And even then, there at the Daily Planet. Oh fuck! I think this shit. Hold on.
It shouldn't have. It was. I saw it. It was. Oh, it's just telling
It's
us.
just telling me that it's about to
Sorry.
die. Well, about to be full.
Full.
Oh, they're just chilling there. They don't give a fuck that Superman and the Justice King are fighting right now.
Was it at that point, or was it when the Earth was fucking splitting? And
No,
shit?
it's right there, because she's talking to Cat, and Cat's talking
yeah,
about
yeah. You're right.
and they're just chilling, no care in the
Yeah,
world.
because they've been so long with having
like
superheroes.
shit
and
like
shit.
this is happening on
Yeah.
daily. And then they go down, and Guy's like, "I just want to thank, what's it, like, Lord Industries for the opportunity, giving a little bit more, again, backstory on that. They are contracted workers working for Lord Tech, and
And I
all
think
that.
they're gonna go a little more in depth in Peacemaker, when
Peacemaker.
that shit
Yeah.
when that comes out too.
All right, we're about halfway through the movie. I think that's a good place to leave it for now, because my memory card is about to be fucking full.
Yeah.
And I can't be working on a dead memory card.
Yeah.
There's a couple twists at the end and stuff like that.
Before we
yeah.
end this, the first credit end scene. What do you think it means?
Nothing.
Nothing. My first thought, I was like, "What the fuck? This is stupid. Why would they do this?" And then I thought, they're in the air, in space, looking down to Earth. I'm like, is that the
Watchtower?
the watchtower
No, I think they were just on the moon.
and the moon?
I think they were just on the moon.
Because it looked like they were looking at something. I'm like, okay, they're looking at Earth. I'm like, where the fuck? I'm like, why do they do that? I'm like, is that considered the watchtower right now? I'm like, are they like saying like, okay, this is the beginning of the Justice League kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it was just
So you think both the end credits
I think
were
both.
just
I think credits just were nothing.
nothing?
Yeah.
Obviously, the second one was nothing. It was just a
Because
hee-hee-ha.
even James Gunn had said that like his post credit scenes aren't going to really be foreshadowing anything. They're just gonna be little nods to whatever. Maybe in the future there will be something leading into something, but like whereas all of Marvel's were leading into something else.
Yeah.
He said he's not gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
If there's a post credit scene, it's just gonna be something similar to what we got.
Yeah.
I think. I did like the second one. It was kind of funny.
It was funny. Oh yeah, it was funny.
Which again, giving personality to the fucking character, which
Yeah.
we haven't had in a long time and stuff like that. But
Want to just call it here?
yeah, I think we'll continue the next half of the movie next week.
Yes.
Because we could go honestly for like another hour, probably talking about
yeah.
the movie, and it's already midnight.
Yeah.
So, if you guys haven't gone and watched the movie yet, please go out and watch it. It's great. It's got really good critic scores. I think it's sitting at like a 82 or 83% right now.
Yeah.
And audience score, last time I checked, was like at a 94%.
I'm about to say, I'm like, yeah, the critics, I'm like, they could be saying bullshit, but when it comes to actual shit, the audience is where it goes.
And an 82 is a pretty solid number for the first installment. You know, it's pretty much up there with all of James Gunn's movies. It's a great start to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
We really need this movie to. It's already a hit with the audience and with the critics.
Yeah.
We just needed to make the bank. And as of now, I think it's already made a pretty significant amount of money.
I think
it broke
good.
I think it just broke a record for Thursday openings, and then it's the number 2 for Friday of the year. I think the only movie that's beat it out is Minecraft.
That's understandable.
I think it made like 55 point something million on
Friday.
Friday.
Well, Minecraft had fucking Jack Black, so
that's all you need right there.
Right, that's all you need.
So what's that? So by Monday morning we'll know pretty much like the official weekend box office numbers, and hopefully they're great. Hopefully it continues. I'm gonna watch it a couple more times.
Jesus. Yeah, maybe I will watch it one more time.
But yeah, our shit's running low. I want to keep talking about it, but
yeah,
should have changed it out.
All right,
but whatever. Thank you guys for listening. Please go out and watch it if you haven't watched it yet.
Yes.
I took my nephew and Junior and my cousin to go watch it. They all liked it, and Junior's a big critic on these things, and he enjoyed the movie. So even if you're not the biggest superhero fan or anything like that,
it's a good. It's a movie to still enjoy.
Yeah, it's a great movie, great action, a lot of heart, hope. One thing I will say before we end this, like after my initial screening on Tuesday for the Amazon Prime thing, there was people in there crying. There was people in there clapping. Like the whole crowd it was the best crowd to watch the movie with. Yeah. And as we're leaving, there was a guy that was sitting next to us. He's like, man, I feel like I have to tell everyone in this fucking theater that I love them. And then everyone is just looking at each other like, man, I fucking love you. I fucking love this fucking movie was.
Fucking guy.
So, if you haven't gone, please go. We're going to continue this conversation next week for the back half of the movie. We're about halfway through the movie right now and our little debrief of the movie.
Yes, so we'll continue it. And then, Peacemaker.
And then Peacemaker, I think, comes out like in about a month.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing that week to week.
Hell yeah.
So, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for listening. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Go watch the movie. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Love you guys.
Bye.